guys, and welcome back to my channel. Ignore my fingers because I just took off my nails, so my fingernails are looking very bare. But today I bring to you guys a festival look. This look is actually requested from my friend Yvonne because she's gonna go to EDC. So if you guys are gonna go to EDC Las Vegas, have fun, be safe, and really look after your friends. Check your guys' drinks, and yeah. So today I created this purple makeup look and I really like it. Like, it looks so good, and it's like a sunset, and I feel like, yes, it's not your typical look where you're going for like blues and greens and all that, but I feel like this is so simple. Like, this look was not simple to recreate. I actually recreated from this girl on Instagram. I'll leave her info down below. If I can, I could insert her picture, but if not, I'm really sorry. But I really like how this look turned out. Like, I feel like, to me, like, it looks really good. Yes, it's purple, it's sunsetty, but at the same time, it's like, it's not overpowering and it's not too much. Like, for me, like, this is a look I would do if I was going to EDC. It's a halo eye, it's a spotlight eye, and I feel like it looks really good. And paired with this new lip, I feel like it looks gorgeous. So yeah, let me know if you guys are gonna go to EDC. If you guys want to know how to achieve this makeup look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm actually gonna start off probably not using so much eyeshadows because I have prior. I'm first gonna start off with Flower, which is this one. Don't mind my nails, I just took them off just right before this video because my nails are looking so ugly and they were falling off, so I was like, you know what, just my nails are cancelled. Once again, I'm looking this way. I have my mirror here. I'm just gonna go in with Flower, really build up that shade, and kind of go above the crease, because since it is such a dramatic look, I want my crease to go up higher and these shadows to go up higher. So just down to the brow, like all the way up. Kind of tapping it now and just going into swirling motions because I feel like the yellow is kind of hard to work with. And then I'm gonna go in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and it's kind of messed up, but I'm gonna go in with Real Gar, which is the orange shade, and blend that up almost to that yellow shade. I'm kind of creating a halo eye with this one. I'm just taking the end of this brush and just really blending that out. Kind of really putting that in there close to this socket here and just really blend that out. I wiped the Real Gar shade from the brush and going back in with Flower and really just blend that out. Go in with this shade right here. Well, actually, I'm also going to mix that with a little bit of Love Letter, which is this pink one right there. Tap off a lot of my excess, go into it, pack it in first. Also packing that in into my inner corner here. And also kind of taking it above in here. I'm gonna leave this part blank for now. Just gonna go back in with my brush and just blend those harsh edges out. And once again, going with the end of the brush so that way it's the lightest touch, and just going over that. As you can see how blended out this looks prior to this one. I'm gonna go in with a clean blending brush, which is from the Anastasia one, and just really blend it out a lot more without going in with like more shadow or anything. This is completely clean. And I'm actually gonna go in with Bittersweet now from the Daisy Marquez palette and add that. Actually, you know what? Cancel. I'm gonna go in with Passion Fruit. I'm just doing the same steps as we did with the red one and Love Letter. And I'm just tilting my head back and then just blending this out. And then just looking once again straight ahead and then further blending that into this socket here. Oops, I kind of messed up, but it's alright. Now, as you can see, this obviously needs a little more blending, so I'm gonna go in with that clean blending brush and just go ahead and blend that out further. Going back in with Flower. Going back in with Real Guard. Just to further blend this out. It's kind of a gloomy day, so I'm really hoping that these eyeshadows really do pick up. Now I'm just gonna go back in with that blending brush and just lightly go over it in circular motions. To be honest, I'm not sure how I'm liking this look. Okay, so I added a little more flower to it. I think that actually blended out a lot better. Like, you can see that transition shade a lot better than how it was. So with that, I'm gonna go in with the lid color now, which I'm actually gonna take Lucid, this one, this purple one right here. I'm gonna take that on my lid, just in the center portion of my lid though. Kind of bringing it up almost to the crease, just right there where my lid folds. If you guys can hear noises, there's so much talking going on outside. I don't know why. I just sprayed my brush a little bit so that way I could just have more pigmentation to it. Oh yes, oh yes. Cute. Kind of blend it out towards the side. I actually really like this purple shade. I feel like that actually saved this whole entire look because I was actually getting really scared. So actually, I'm gonna go in with Stunt, which is this pink one right here. Pink peach one right there. And just go over the center just in here. Not really bringing it out to like that purple color, but just really blending it in there. I'm actually gonna go in with my pencil brush and get some of Naked, which is this cream color here, and just kind of go over my brow bone ever so slightly, just so that way it's not too intense up here, like with all that yellow and transition color that I used. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my e.l.f. pen liner and just do a line, since it is a halo eye. You can go in with the wing if you want, but I'm just going to do a line. And I'm just curling my lashes. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop up some mascara, and if I fix my eyeshadow, I'll let you guys know, and I'll let you guys know what I did, and I will be right back to move on to my skin. Okay, so now moving into the skin, you guys already know which two primers I'm going to use. My Becca First Light Primer Filter and my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So I'm just applying that all over my skin. And then just going to go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And I'm just focusing it in the middle where I have more larger pores. And then what's I left over all the way on the top because I have more pores over here. But the ones that are larger is obviously in here. Before I jump into foundation and such, I did actually go back in with Real Guard and I blended it more with this brush. And then I went in with Passion Fruit and I went to the e.l.f. blending brush and I just focused it more on the outer parts and the inner parts. So that way it looks more blended in a way and it looks like it's more orange tone. It just looks like a really nice sunset, and yeah, I feel like it looks a lot more better than how it did prior to this because I was just really scared. I was like, oh my god, like maybe I just messed up this whole video, but I kept it cool and hopefully I do better on my lower lash line here because the photo does look like more yellow, orange, and then purple, and hopefully it'll become a good look. So anyways, you guys know my drill now with the Becca First Light Priming Filter and then go in with my Covergirl TruBlend Matte Made Foundation in the shade M50, which is a soft tan, and just mix it all around. And just a little around my brows. It looks so crazy, but now it's time to go in with my foundation brush, which I've mentioned before that the handle did break from this brush, but I don't mind it for the millionth time because I feel like it works. So if it's not really broken, don't really fix it, right? And then whatever's left over, I go my nose because my nose tends to kick up a lot, so I don't really like to focus so much product on my nose. So whatever's left over, I just go with my brush. Per usual, going in with my small brush and just kind of tap it around where I need more coverage. And then just some in the middle of my brows because, you know, can't really get up there. And then this freaking pimple that never wants to leave. Been there for like 2 days and it's not leaving and it hurts. I actually have more foundation in the back of my hand, so I'm actually gonna take that and just bring it down to my neck and some of my jawline so that way it really connects to my neck. Today I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand and just kind of being careful with it since it is the only concealer I'm using and it is really light, so I'm just putting the lightest amount and just blending it out with my sponge. Kind of cleaning up this eyeshadow here, however I am going to blend it out in a little bit just so that way it doesn't look super harsh. I'm now going to go in with my Wet n Wild translucent powder. Should probably just take about this much. And I'm first going to set my concealer in. And then whatever's left over, we're actually going to bake because we want our makeup to last all day long or all night long, depending on what time your festival that. But I know that the festivals mostly last all night long and they go till morning, so you want your makeup to last all night and morning long. So with that, as always, I'm going to set my makeup with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder in the shade Warm Tan, and then just go over all over where I put that foundation at. And I'm just going to dust off this bakage because my skin is actually pretty dry. I'm not the one to actually really bake for too long. And now with that, I'm going to bronze up my skin. So of course you want to look still bronze for festivals, you know, to look like we're not Paley Ghost. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche and go in with that contouring shade and then just bronze up my whole face. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly contour kit, taking Fawn and just really contouring my nose and kind of connect it with that eyeshadow. I would normally try to bake the sides of my nose, however my nose is a little dry today, so I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to go in with this brush and just pat this away and kind of really blend this out, just so that way it's not too harsh on my nose. And now I'm just actually going to go with the same contouring kit, take that same shade and just contour my cheekbones, because we want to look good, we want to look chiseled, we want to look good for these festivals, you know. And just take more of that translucent powder and just bake underneath. And then just take some of that translucent powder and bring it down to your neck. Now for blush, I'm going to take this pink one and this other one, and this other purple one, just because I feel like it goes really well with the eyes today. I'm not a huge blush person, that's why you can't really see like when I put on blush, like it's like whatever, because I don't really put that much blush on. I do like it, but like I said, I'm gonna hopefully get more blushes as soon, so I don't have to show this ugly one. I'm actually gonna dust off this big edge now. Dust this all off. And now that that's done, I'm gonna finish up my eyebrows. And since I did go like pretty ham underneath my here, I'm kind of outlining it again, just so that way it doesn't look super like faded. Set your eyebrows, girl, for your festivals. Set your eyebrows because they're gonna be melting off if you don't set them. So I'm just gonna go back again with my soap. And this one's a Yardley London soap, and it's aloe and avocado. This is a very fancy soap, but you know, it's fine. Moving back into the eyes, hopefully I don't mess this one up. I'm going back in with Flower and really connecting it down here and really bringing that into this lash line. You can see how I'm just blending this out too, just so that way it doesn't look so sharp. That's what you want to do too. You don't want to keep it so sharp, you know. I'm even bringing it lower all the way down here, just so that way when we put in the orange, that could also really be smoked out as well. Just really bring it low and really smoke it out. Going back in with my pencil brush, I'm gonna go back in with Regard and go a little higher than the yellow shade. And then once again, connecting that just to this orange shade over here. So I'm just really taking that all over here, not really going as far as the yellow did. I'm bringing that in there, and then just where this orange shade right here stops, I'm really blending that out, but not as far as I did with the yellow. Just in here, and then just really smoking that out. I'm actually gonna go back in with Flower and actually blend that out a lot more. I'm gonna be going out to dinner with my boyfriend later, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, what? Also for this one, I'm kind of connecting it back. right here. I'm actually connecting that to the transition shade earlier and just kind of connect it here as well. I feel like that looks a lot better. And now with the small definer brush, I'm gonna take passion fruit here and add that as the last color of my crease. So starting off from right in here, and then really connect it just to right there. Actually, I'm also gonna go in with this red one and Love Letter just to really match that eye. Going back in with this pencil brush and Real Guard, I'm just gonna bring that orange back because I feel like I kind of lost it with this shadow. And then also going back in with Flower and taking this brush again. I actually really like how this look is coming out. Like, it actually looks really cool. I doubted myself so hard, but I actually really like how this look came out too. I'm actually gonna go in with Golden Bronze from this eyeliner from NYX. Cool. So basically all I need now is highlight. So as always, I'm gonna go in with my Fuego highlighter. I'm using this dry normal pencil brush because I feel like my other one, I used it for so many purposes right now. So I'm like, I should probably not use that one. And then I'm just gonna add some in the inner corner, really like that. And set your makeup. Set your makeup for festivals. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Primer one, and my Manala Make It Lasting spray is done, so that's why I'm using this one. And with my fan, of course, my biggest fan. I mean, do not smile, do not laugh, do not raise your eyebrows or anything, because you really need your makeup to set. If not, you're gonna get a lot of creases all over your face, and that's not good, especially for festival times. We don't want that. My god, guys, I actually really like how this look turned out. So before that, let me actually go in with bottom lash mascara because I feel like since it's so smoked out, we need bottom lash mascara. I'm taking off some of this because, how I said, if it has a lot of product on the brush, it would transfer down to me. And now we are moving on to the lips. So for the lips, I'm going in with this lip liner, which once again I have no idea where it's from. I'm actually gonna take this Sephora matte one, and this is in the shade Saint. I was gonna go with another shade over top of it, but I feel like this looks good. Like, it matches the eyes pretty well. I'm really happy that it came out like this, guys. I'm really happy. Alright guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I really like how this turned out a lot. It's like I've done a festival makeup look like 2 years ago, but I don't know, I actually like this one a lot better because yes, it's not like super colorful, like it's not with blues, greens, and yellows, but I feel like this is such a wearable look that for festivals, and I feel like this like screams to me festival. I really like it. Like that spotlight looks really good, and I feel like this is really stand out, especially paired with the nude lip. Or if you want, you could even go more bold and pair it with like a really bold lip, and with your rhinestones and such, that would look so good. But yeah, I'm actually really happy how this makeup look turned out. Like, I didn't know what to expect going into this, and as you guys saw, like, I was struggling and I was like, oh my god, like, this is probably not even gonna come out good. I'm really happy, and I'm happy that I kept it going. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe, like, comment, all that, and I'll see you guys in a few days in my next video. Bye.